Dr. Alan Bauman, absolutely great to catch up with you. I am getting kind of small interviews done with all the doctors that are appearing on the top 25 hair transplant doctors in the world, Aped Gentleman article that I've done this year. And obviously you reside yet again on it. I'm so kind of comfortable and happy to kind of include you yet again because your clinic and your work is without question one of the best in the world. And, not just about the results that you perform or your patients that you're giving your patient. It's ultimately the care and the ethics and the standards that you keep at Bauman Medical are, for me, more important than, all the results out in the world. For me, it's like the care that you give your patients. And, well done yet again for being included in Apes Gentleman's Top 25. And, keep up the great work.
Well, thanks so much, Spencer. First of all, it's a great honor to be a part of that top 25 list again. It's amazing. And we know so many patients that come to us who are so confused about all of the stuff that you see out there on the internet. It's a minefield of information, all different types of clinics and cures and treatments. They just don't know where to turn. So having you truly as like a beacon of light for education in the world of hair loss, hair restoration, and hair transplant is just phenomenal. So we're really happy to be a part of it, and it's been great. And so the feedback from our patients has been awesome about that article and the other stuff that you do. Obviously, being out there in the front lines, educating those who are suffering from hair loss, and it gives us an opportunity to change their lives, which is just great.
No, and you touched on a point there which is really important, and you really truly get it, which is great, and which is why I'm so, I'm so proud to be associated with you and work with you and kind of recommend you directly and indirectly. And the top 25 hair transplant surgeon article on Aped Gentleman is, the message isn't necessarily about the list, which you truly understand. It's about kind of the educational aspect and the resources and the information that we're providing patients. The article had 2.5 million readers last year alone. So we're really kind of touching a lot of people, and a lot of people are getting this information. And what they're finding is, as you see in your practice, people are referring to it and are finding you as a result of it, but they're coming to you quite educated and quite informed because the article is kind of ripping off the Band-Aid and saying surgery is a last resort. You've got to do your due diligence, really research your surgeons. And, you're an IAHRS accepted member, a founding faculty member of the Global Hair Loss Summit. And the list goes on with your credentials. And what's important is people find surgeons like you.
Sure. I mean, look, there's a lot of surgeons out there. There are a lot of part-timers who are doing hair transplantation, once a month or twice a month. And they're never, ever, those people are never, ever going to have the experience of a full-time board certified hair restoration physician. And after doing this work for 25 years, I can tell you, I'm not tired of it. I love doing it. We love seeing our patients do well. But you're absolutely right. The education is a critical component. And I push out a lot of information, not only in our several hundred-page website that's grown over the years, over the decades, actually, but from the videos and the content that we create as well. Hopefully, accurate information to help those hair loss patients out there really sort through what's the truth and what's just like some ad on your Facebook feed, I mean, they really got to find out what's the real deal, and collaborating in that way is really the most important thing.
Great. Hey, listen, Dr. Bauman, we'll do a number of other recordings and other segments to help educate your readers and the readers at large. And, you featured in Aped Gentleman on a number of different articles because you are at the cutting edge of the hair restoration industry. So, but, I just want to say thank you, well done, and keep up the great work. And it's an honor to include you in the top 25 hair transplant surgeons of the world 2021 edition. And, thank you for caring and being so, really educating patients in the field. So thank you.
Well, it's our pleasure, and thanks for the inclusion. It's really great to be here with you.